Hi guys, Victoria Paxton here. Thanks for stopping back by my YouTube channel. Okay, so today we're going to talk about Brianne Wolgram. So this video is going to be slightly different, okay? I'm going to tell you a few little things and then we're going to get into it. Like motherfucking clockwork. My phone has to fucking start making noise. Seriously? Okay. So Brianne Wolfgram was born March 25th of 1979. On September 5th of 98, she was 19 years old and she disappeared from her hometown of Revelstoke, British Columbia in Canada. That's how you say it, right? British Columbia in Canada. I don't know, y'all. I'm from the US. I don't know. I just don't want to disrespect anybody in Revelstoke, British Columbia, okay? Okay, so sorry. All right, so the reason I need to do this a little different, okay? Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget all that. It's free, you guys. It's free, free. Let's not discuss the hair, bad hair, weak. Let's not talk about it, okay? I know. Okay, so Sunday night, which was November 14th, 2021, I had a dream. I had a dream that one day, sorry, you guys, stay focused. Sorry, I'm staying focused. I'm sorry. Okay, so I had this pretty advanced dream. You all know I have dreams, but here's the bizarre thing. So I have a notebook, and in that notebook that's where I write the names of the readings in order that I need to do. You all know I have several hundred to do. So generally I'll go to that book, get a name, and then I'll try to connect. If I can't connect, I end up having visions or dreams or whatever. Well, this time I wasn't starting a new reading, okay? So Sunday night, I go to sleep. I have this intense dream. I wake up and I wrote it down because I know when I have these dreams, I need to write them down. Okay. So this isn't in any particular order per se, because I was just writing, trying to get it all down, and it may be out of sequence, okay? So please don't hold too much weight on the sequence of how I'm going to tell you, okay? And I'm going to resort to my notes because I don't want to get it wrong, okay? So I was seeing a young girl, very pretty girl. To me, she looked to be like 16 years old, light brownish, blondish hair. She was just a really cute, young girl. I almost called her a little girl. I still call my son a little guy sometimes, and he's 30. Sorry, y'all. I saw her driving in this nice little sporty car. So I saw her in a nice little sporty car. I saw her at McDonald's working. So she apparently worked at McDonald's. I saw her, she drove to this small store. It looked like maybe it was a restaurant. I can't remember. Or like I don't know, just like a small store. I don't know how to explain it. Not like a Wawa or a Sheetz or anything like that. It didn't appear to be like a gas station convenience store. Okay, so I saw her on the phone at one point talking to a guy, and based on the way she was talking, I was pretty comfortable thinking it was either an older brother or possibly like a brother type figure. It could be a cousin, could be an uncle. But I was getting kind of like it was more of like a brother type figure. I saw her at home with her mom, I'm assuming, talking to her mom. I saw her with another girl. I think it was like a friend. then I start seeing like this other stuff that was really intense. Okay, so I saw her working, and then I saw her at home. So keep in mind that when I have these dreams or these visions, there are points in them that it's almost, so if you're watching a movie, let's say you're watching a movie, and then you need to go to the kitchen to pop some popcorn, and you put it on pause, right? A lot of times that's the way my dreams and vision do. They pause and then move me forward, and then sometimes I go backward. Okay, so keep that in mind when I'm reading all this. Okay, I saw her crying, and I really, for whatever reason, like I said, I don't always know how things work, my gifts work, but for whatever reason, when she was crying on the phone, I felt like it was like a guy that broke her heart or something. Okay, like that kind of crying. Okay, not crying that her best friend passed away. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I saw her being consoled by her mom. I saw her laying down, and I guess she was sleeping. I don't know. I saw her get up. She woke up. She was on the phone with a friend, and I was able to hear that she was making some kind of arrangements that she was going to go. They were going to go do something after her friend got off work. So then I saw her driving, and then it kind of fast forwarded, and I saw her at the store. And yeah, in my dream, I'd be willing to bet that it was a 7-Eleven, because I couldn't see, like the word 7-Eleven at the top or anything, but just the way the windows were decorated, like, we have tons of 7-Elevens here and they all look the same, basically, that kind of thing. So if it wasn't a 7-Eleven, it had to have been like some kind of chain that was similar to a 7-Eleven. Yeah. So then, like, it's almost like I lost track of her. Like, the dream paused. Okay, like I paused the dream. I put it on pause, right? So then I saw her in front of this store, which I think is a 7-Eleven. She was talking to these two girls. They both looked like they were older than her, but she was acting like she knew them. So I don't know if they were from her school, but they were older, or she doesn't go. Never mind. She was out of school, y'all. She was 19. Sorry. My brain. Sorry. Yeah, but I don't know if it was someone that was ahead of her in school. That's what I was trying to say. Like if they were ahead of her in school and she remembered them, like she was a freshman and they were a senior and she remembered them from school years ago. You know what I mean? It was like she knew them, like she was comfortable with them. So, they were standing there with her talking, chatting. Unfortunately, I couldn't hear the conversation. That's the other thing with these dreams and visions. Sometimes I can hear stuff and sometimes I can't. So I was able to hear her talking to this brother figure earlier. But when she was talking to these girls in front of the 7-Eleven, I couldn't hear the conversation. When she was out there with the girls, like she was nodding, like she agreed with them. She was comfortable with them. It was like she trusted them. I really feel like she knew them. You know what I mean? I don't feel like they were complete strangers asking, hey, can you give me a ride somewhere? And that she was comfortable with that. You know what I mean? She didn't strike me as the kind of girl that would be comfortable with that. She seemed too responsible for that, I guess is the word. Okay, so the one girl was tall and thin. She had a longer face, brown hair. Okay, so it sounds so bizarre, but it's hard for me to explain a hairstyle, okay? Her hair was like short around her head, but it was long and she had bangs, if that makes any sense. It wasn't like a bizarre haircut, don't get me wrong. It wasn't like some wicked looking haircut. It's not like her head was shaved or anything like that. It was just short, like a shorter style. Her hair was shorter and then she had like wispy bangs, okay? But she had a really long, that was the thing that stuck out to me. She had a really long face. And I don't know if it looked really long because of her hairstyle, but she had a long face, in my opinion. So Brianne went into the store with this girl, and this girl bought cigarettes. And then I saw her be handed a pack of cigarettes. I can't tell you, I couldn't tell you what kind. I haven't smoked in years. I don't know. And I don't know about cigarettes in Canada. But she had cigarettes, and she had a book of matches that she asked for, I guess. Okay. Then the other girl that was talking to her, she was shorter, darker brown, shoulder length hair, and she was a little bit more. The other girl was like tall and slim. This girl was a little bit more on the chubby side, like chubby, like that, chubby. And I'm not trying to mock her, but I'm chubby, and I'm just trying to tell you. I know, because I'm a fat girl. Here's the other bizarre thing. So in my dream, I was being told that these girls were connected to the boy that made her cry earlier. So in my dream, when I saw her crying and then she was being consoled by her mom, and I said at that point, I thought that it had something to do with a boy. I think these girls are connected to that boy. Okay. I don't know why. That's what I'm being told. Okay. All of a sudden, my dream pauses, and fast forward, they're driving. Okay. Brianne's driving. The thin girl is in the passenger side front seat. The chubby girl's in the back passenger side seat. Okay. Then it's like, it feels like a couple minutes goes by, and then pause. And then I see Brianne driving, a guy in the front passenger seat. The girl that was tall, the tall, skinny one, then moved to the back driver's side seat. Okay, so now there's 4 people in the car. Okay, they're driving. I don't know why, but all of a sudden, Brianne looked really like uneasy, uncomfortable, like something was off with her. And I don't know what it was, but she just was driving, and it's like it was one of these deals where she was just like, just something was off. Okay. The guy and the 2 girls were drinking. I'm assuming it was beer they had in their cans. Wait, were they cans? Don't quote me on that. They may have been bottles. I don't know. But I was assuming in the dream, and then when I came out of the dream and wrote it down, I was assuming they were drinking beer. So I don't know if they were cans or bottles. So don't quote me on that, because I don't know. Okay. So, and it was bizarre too, because they were drinking, laughing, having a good old time, and Brianne seemed very uncomfortable. So I don't know what that was all about. So then I go forward a little bit, and it didn't feel like much time had passed. And then the passenger side guy, the only guy in the car, he said something to Brianne, and Brianne shook her head no, like no. And then he grabbed the wheel, whipped the wheel, and they went down like into like a gully or a ditch. Okay. And I feel like, I don't know why, but I felt like in the dream that they hit something as they were going down. I don't know what that means, but I felt like something was hit. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's more, who knows? I don't know if that's important. Okay. So the other thing was, when they went down into this gully, I felt like it was a fairly like desolate area. I could be wrong about that, but I didn't feel like I saw like headlights or heard a bunch of cars or anything. So maybe just at the time that they crashed or something, I don't know, but I didn't feel like it was like a well-traveled highway, if that makes sense. Okay, so then it's like I paused again, and then all of a sudden I see the guy that was in the passenger side and the skinny girl the guy has Brianna under his arms. He's carrying her. She's out. Like, I don't know if she's dead or passed out or what. And then the skinny girl has her legs, and they're like walking up this little area, and then there's a pickup truck there. Couldn't tell you who was driving the pickup truck. Couldn't tell you what color the pickup truck was. All I remember is it was a pickup truck. The bed was down, and they kind of pushed Brianne's body into the bed, shut the back thing. Again, I didn't see what color it was. I just wasn't focused enough in my dream on that, I guess. And they were like, the chubby girl standing there, and they were like laughing. And then they go and jump into this pickup truck. Like, I don't know. And that was like all I could see. Okay. The weird thing was like towards the end of the dream, I kept getting revenge. Okay. So I don't feel like it had anything to do with money or stealing her car. It had something to do with revenge, and I don't know what kind of revenge. All I know is revenge, that was important. I remember that was like so important that I kept getting the word revenge, and that was important. So I'm going to say this. There are people out there that know what happened to her. You know what I mean? There are the tall, skinny girl and the short girl that's chubbier, the guy, and then whoever was in that pickup truck. They all know what happened to this poor child. You know, it's sad. Her family deserves closure. It's sad. Okay. Oh, so let me finish the story. So here's the bizarre thing. I wrote everything down. Okay. Yesterday, which was Monday, I went to my notebook and I opened it up to get the next person on the list. It was Brianne Wolgram. And I, of course, didn't know anything about her. So I proceeded to try to connect with her. I wasn't able to connect with her. I was like, okay. And then I was like, something told me the dream. The dream was about her. The dream. And that's how it went. I didn't take a lot of time to research her history and backstory. I felt like I should just kind of leave it organic, with my dream and everything. That's what happened, you guys. Let me just say thank you to all of my subscribers. I can't believe I have so many subscribers now. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I have developed a close bond with a lot of you, and I so appreciate you. And don't forget to watch me on Friday Night Live, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on my YouTube channel. We just kind of talk about cases, BS, relax. I don't do readings on there. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. So be nice, be kind, stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope everyone has an amazing week. And I'll see you on Friday Night Live. That about does it for me. Bye, guys.